y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's feeling good and great and all that other shit. Hope you got outside, got you some sunshine. This is doing it on my own motherfucking productions out this bitch. So I hope y'all went outside, got y'all some of this lovely weather. I don't know where you are, but here it is beautiful. Any sunny day, regardless if it's super humid or whatever the fuck, is a beautiful day for me. I just love blue skies, sun, and at the heat. I'm with it. He be like, ooh, ooh, fuck, ooh, 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 fuck, ooh. He be like, damn, you fine. He be like, damn, you thick. He be like, damn, you bad. He be like, you that bitch. Anyway, y'all know how I do it. I just jump right into it. And today is sex tip Tuesday. Bitch, sex tip Tuesday. Bitch. Okay, so this is so much shit. Okay, so first of all, like, I've been a lot of parents have been asking me, like, how do you, like, really, like, what do you say to your teenagers about, like, sex and shit like that? First of all, you need to tell them to have morals and values about themselves and let them know that we are all sexual beings, and at some point you're going to want to have sex with someone that cares about you, right? You don't want to be fucking somebody for the first time and, you know what I'm saying, and they fuck you and leave you and you feel like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want to feel like that. Girl, boy, no one wants to feel like that. So you make sure that they have morals and values about themselves and have a ton of respect for themselves. Like they're not fucking and sucking dick in the motherfucking hallway of the school or in the backyard or some shit. Like if a teenager, now I'm speaking back for me when I was a teenager, my first time having sex, I think I was I was either in the 7th or the 8th grade. With this dude that I was in love with. And when we did it, like we was either at his house or my house. You know how you cut motherfucking school and then your parents at work, ain't nobody in the house. Y'all to figure that shit out somewhere where y'all can be alone. I'm just that's when you ready. Y'all gotta stop thinking that your children are not gonna have sex because they are at some point. But tell them to don't just you just don't give your body to anybody. That's to anyone. That's why morals and values is so important that you have about yourself. And you truly look at yourself, guy and girl, look at yourself as a motherfucking prize, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just don't settle for no anything. Like, no, we definitely not doing that. And also, I remember like guys who used to like they was just bold back then. I'm sure they probably even the same or even worse. We'll be on the phone like, when we gonna have sex? What? Like, fuck you? Like, no? Like, what are you talking about? Like, but boys is because they dicks hard and they young. We like 7th, 8th grade. Like, no, and that ain't how that shit work. You know what I'm saying? So truly have that, and also to use protection. You have to also break that shit down. First of all, to have a child, you need to be mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially well in order for you to have a child. And you ain't none of that shit at no motherfucker at your young ass age. You know what I'm saying? You need to enjoy your shit. Enjoy life. Not to say that people can't like overcome adversities, because you can, but why put yourself in that predicament? You know what I'm saying? Especially with somebody who you don't even know. You don't even know like where they're thinking about for themselves, where they planning on going, or just have like a thought. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't even have a thought. And young girls stop going after dudes who, like, I don't know, who out here getting money. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I used to teach. This is when I was in Brooklyn. Like, they was middle schoolers, and so I would have conversations with them like straight up, like, So I'm like, any older guy who try to holler at you as me talking to the girls, like, they just looking to have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? And, buy you some motherfucking ones that cost $150 a girl that's gonna be run over because you gonna wear them shits out because you young. You only got, you know what I'm saying? So, like, girl, no, your value needs to be high. Why one of the little girls was like, what's wrong with that? I said, no, I'm calling your mother. That's what I told her. Like, what do you mean? But some little young girls, then that's because y'all haven't had these talks. Stop thinking that money is everything. No, it is not. That shit don't. And then the little shit that they fucking giving you, like, girl, no. Especially some older dude, all he want to do is fuck you, flip you, and all that old shit. Even like your boys, you gotta talk to boys, especially about this gay shit. Cause these motherfuckers is getting bold. Some dudes be like, the young dudes would tell other dudes that they want to suck their dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's now look, we have no control. This is another thing too. You have to tell them like whatever is inside of you as a person, that's who you are, right? So we don't have no control over our children's sexual appetite, right? Whether they like same sex or opposite sex. But just make sure that even if they're thinking that way, to make sure that that's something that is truly a part of your being, not because it's something that you are inundated with like over and over and over again to make you want to try some shit like that. Oh yes, you can be motherfucking manipulated into that shit too. I'm not saying that that's the agenda of the LGBTQ, so don't even do it, hoes. But I'm just saying, like when you see the shit like constant, you be like, yo, you probably want to try that shit or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to tell them to be in control of your own thoughts. You think all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? But to act on them is another thing. But the key is like definitely to have the morals and the motherfucking values. Morals and values are everything for somebody. For a little boy and a young little not little boy, a young girl and a young man, young lady and a young man. Excuse me. That's like key. And also make sure that somebody. It's so funny that I'm talking about this because somebody asked me that. I was just talking to my niece who was 13. She's a young lady. And I was like, so you got a boyfriend? She's like, pocket now. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, you just make sure that he like you. You know what I'm saying? And that he treats you nice. Well, and like that, and whatever treats you nice means for you, because I can't tell you what treats you nice, but you know when somebody is being nice to you and being comforting and making you feel safe, because that's the thing, you want to feel safe when you in the presence of somebody that you are liking. So I said, you make sure that you know that's that. And if he constantly questioning you about sex and you already told him no, and if that's the no at this point, then that this no, and then you have to tell him like, and sometimes you have, due to the fact that we don't have these conversations with our children, and if you are having conversations with your child about sex and how to engage with someone that they are interested in about sex, like you have to tell them, like, if somebody is constantly like just they just that's all they want to do. They want to just fuck you. But we all are sexual beings. But it have to be on a playing field. It has to be a respect level. And then due to the fact that you are the one who knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I just told you no. So why do you keep on asking me that? And if this person persists, then that means that you gotta. And I know it's hard to break up with somebody, especially somebody that you call yourself liking, like you like them. You know what I'm saying? But fuck that shit. You don't even know what you motherfucking in store for a motherfucker that's like that. Like, nah, he's not considerate. He's not kind. He's not gentle. Like, no, you don't even deal with a motherfucker like that. You know what I'm saying? And even for my little gay boys that know that they gay. You know what I'm saying? You don't be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even it's shit, y'all too. Y'all gotta watch out because there be some, these motherfucking nasty ass, old ass motherfuckers who be trying to just shut. Anybody that's older than you that's not in your age bracket is a, that's what they are. And you need to recognize that when you see it. Because how you a whole, you 13 years old, and this motherfucker's a big age at motherfucking 19, 20, 21. The fuck is you doing? You don't let nobody coerce you into like uh into sexual activity. It's something that should happen natural. It should be, in a place where you feel safe. The person should like you, and you should like that person. So that's how I feel like you should talk to your children about sex. So. That's my sex tip for the day. Y'all know my name is Rill. I'm an intimacy coach / seductress with the service called Seductive Art. You go to my website, check it all out, read my blog, buy you some goodies. And if you're having a bachelorette party, girls' night out event, if you want private lessons, hit your girl up. Go to the website, seductive-art.com. And you also know that I'm an author. The title of my book is called Quickie and 7 Short Erotic Stories. Read while you fuck while you read. And it's in ebook form. Only is 7 short erotic stories. And it's only $1.99. This eat. Also, I'm a designer. The name of my brand is Rill Nice by Rill. I'll have some pieces coming up really, really soon. So hopefully, if check it out and see and get. This will be up for about the later part of the day, and I'm selling them on Etsy. So it's a set, a tee and biker set, as well as I have a crop top. So the biker set, the colors was inspired by the sorority, the AKA. So I have green and pink, and the crop top was inspired by a dictator. I just thought he was fly. Like I don't condone anything that he did because he was horrible. But like his jacket, like his military jacket, I was just like, yo, that shit is fire. So it inspired me to create a crop top that had military theme that was that definitely was inspired by Edie. I mean, but anyway, like I said, if I resonate with you, you know what to do. Please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Be kind, be courageous, be fearless, be great at what you're great at, be about your motherfucking money. Black people, be black and proud, be a part of your community. Be kind, be generous, be happy, be supportive, be loving, be a great friend, a great daughter, lover, husband, wife, just, and all like be one with God, be clean, be stylish, be confident. Definitely be that. And all these wonderful words, because we pushing P around here, which is positivity. And in the midst, and also be boisterous, be opinionated. And in the midst of you doing all this, protruding all this goodness out of you, it's a part of your aura. You never fold, you never compromise, and that is you always be you, because you is what makes you unique. Until we meet again, y'all have a great one. Peace.